Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back to the last video of the Midsummer Island Adventure kind of series, I just call it. In this one we'll be covering the newly released fourth set of challenges, or fourth trial, or fourth event if you want to call it as a whole. We'll be covering all the challenges here. We'll be looking at what you have to do for them specifically, the total rewards, and then I'll be going into a time lapse of me doing all the challenges here. So for the challenges, it seems that the Primo Gem ones are very simple. You just have to clear out monster bases, which is the general gist of the the actual challenges themselves. You have to just go to a certain area, clear out some monsters, and then you're donezo's. But the bit more specific challenges is use straight shooters to defeat 2 opponents 2 times in a single challenge. Use floaty splodies, which are these all craftable items here, to defeat 3 opponents 2 times in a single area, and floaty splodies to defeat 3 opponents 4 times in a single challenge. You can construct your bombs at this area here on the Menacious Isle, or rather not the Menacious Isle. That's not the I guess it might be classified as that. But let's head over to the actual crafting point, and we can see what we actually have to craft and how to craft it, and what we actually need to use to craft it. That's what I'm a bit more curious about. So here you can craft the hot pod, the floaty splody, and the straight shooter. And I'm not sure if you need multiple of these. You get 20 per craft, so maybe if I just like craft 3 of each, 60 should be good. I feel 60 should be good. And I'm assuming, I haven't done anything really with this, but I'm assuming you need all these to complete all the challenges, that is. So without further ado, let's get into the time lapse. Okay, so before we actually go into the time lapse of all the challenges being done, I thought I'd give a quick guide or quick showcase of what you actually have to do in these little camps. So in the previous clip you saw me craft a few bombs called these 3, right? The straight shooter, the floaty splody, and the hot pod. And what each of one of these is a pretty much a massive amount of pyro damage. So the single shooter, or the straight shooter, when you equip this and you put it on your hotbar, you can then equip it by pressing Z, and it will let you target it like this. You can cancel by just swinging, but generally this is what it is. And when you fire this out, it'll just travel like a normal bomb. What this will do is a very high singular amount of damage. I think in one of the clips I do about a 600 and something thousand hit of pyro damage on an enemy with just one of these. So it does a lot of damage just for what it is, and this only does damage to one single target. You need to get 2 kills in 2 different camps with this specific splody, I guess I'll call them. You need to get 2 kills in 2 different camps to complete the challenge for this one. For the next explosion or splody thingy, Harpastum bomb rather, this one is an AoE design, or an AoE attack. When you equip this one, you put on your hotbar like usual, press Z, and then when you aim it, again same aiming, you chuck it and it will explode in a massive AoE. This will deal moderate damage, I think up to about 70 to 60k pyro damage in an AoE. And for this one you need to do 4. You need to kill 3 enemies in 4 different camps to complete all the challenges for this specific Harpastum bomb. And for the last Harpastum bomb, wrong one, is the hot pod. I didn't really get this one. It's effective against cryo shields, but you know, I'm not going to really switch bombs mid fight. So if you're struggling against pyro shields, this is the one. I didn't really use this one much. Works the same as all the other ones, but that's that. So now I'll just quickly go through a camp to show you what actually you have to do. We'll use the single target bomb just because I find it very fun. And you walk in, chuck it, does a lot of damage. And as usual, you just kind of have to clear a lot of mobs in these areas. And there you go, 300 and something thousand from that bomb. Quite a lot of damage. Nothing to really scoff at in terms of numbers. Oh, oh, oh.
I'm feeling a little off.
Well, that's a bit unfortunate, Zhongli. You know what, let's swap to the AoE bomb really quickly. We'll just jump into this bad boy. A lot of damage there. Hate those guys. And let's just get this over and done with, really. That's the general gist. I just wanted to cover that really quickly before we jump into the actual time lapse, just so everyone knows what I'm doing exactly. The bombs, you need to use them for the specific challenges, but to get just the primo gems, you only need the clear the camps challenges. Three, two, one, and that there is the fourth event, the fourth quest chain, the last part, the final part of the Midsummer Island Adventure kind of event. If we go into event details and we just check exactly what we can get from here. Obviously, we've done all the challenges here. We have a bunch of bombs left. You can make more, but doing just the bare minimum. I did one extra, so you can get 3,000 just from doing all the challenges you need. You can farm it up if you need more. But if we then go into the shop, we're going to check out exactly what we can buy by doing it all. And obviously you've got the weapon. I'm just going to buy everything I can. So you got the weapon, you got the 4 refinements, you've got a few decorations here, the shelf of shells, you got a wind chorus. So there you go. You don't have, doing just the bare minimum, you don't quite have enough to buy everything in the shop. So you will have to farm it out a bit more. But that's nothing too bad. It's not too difficult to farm out, and it's also free. No real resin expenditure there. I do hope everyone has enjoyed and has learned something from this video. If you have, consider subscribing and consider hitting that like button. And yeah, have a good day. I'll catch you on the next one, and peace out.